What's going on, everybody? It's Salvaje. Here are my Borderlands 3 first impressions. Now, I want to point out there's not going to be any heavy spoilers in this video at all. All the footage that you guys are seeing in the background is from the extreme early game. I've also never played any Borderlands game ever. I played Borderlands 1, but only for a couple of hours, so I don't really like to say that I play Borderlands. What else? Oh yeah, this is my first impressions video. Like, I just want to point out, I'm not here to confirm your opinions on the game. I'm just here to be honest and tell you guys what I think about the game so far. So let's talk about solo play and group play. So the game has a matchmaking system that is going to let you be match made into other lobbies or other groups of people that are sort of in the same mission that you're at. And I have to point out, I'm really glad that it has a matchmaking system. And so far, I haven't really had any issues with the matchmaking system. But then again, I was the group leader all the time when it comes down to the matchmaking system. Because I was playing with someone that I met on Discord. Because that's the next thing that I want to talk about. Solo play in this game, at least at the beginning levels of play with Amara, which is the character that I'm playing with, it was actually really frustrating for me because I felt like the guns weren't doing enough damage. The enemies just had a bit too much health. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was getting really depressed, right? Because I was also fighting the first boss and I was dying like so many times. I died like 3 times in the first boss battle. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a group, right? And I got this guy on Discord. And as soon as I got the dude on Discord, I realized that there's a matchmaking system. So I just want to point out, if you want to play through the story, definitely put your party privacy to public and definitely go to matchmaking and or just wait for people to join up with your group because you're going to enjoy this game more in a group. And honestly, I'm not really shocked that that's a thing, right? Games like Borderlands 3 work best when you have a group, right? It's not like Fortnite Save the World where you go into a mission and you can pretty much do like a lot for your team with trap tunnels and all that. So I definitely do want to point that out there because I know there's a couple of you guys that watch the channel that you're pretty much, kind of like a solo player. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is gameplay mechanics and how the game is feeling so far. I have to point out, I definitely like the story so far. I want to see where the story goes. And guys, there's a lot of content in this game. And I don't know yet if I'm going to, cover this game very heavily on the channel. But what I can tell you guys is that I got a couple of tips for this game. I learned a lot of things on the first couple of hours of this game. So definitely be on the lookout for, one of my Borderlands 3 tip videos because you guys might learn a couple of things, okay? When it comes down to the shooting, I like it. I don't have a lot of weapons that are very cool yet, but I have used some specific weapons that I really enjoy. And something that I've noticed about this game is that, unlike Division 2, I'm not a huge fan of the Division 2. I didn't like it, but the shooting in this game is definitely really satisfying, and how your abilities sort of correlate with the shooting definitely gives the game an enjoyment factor. Sometimes I have, I put an enemy on sort of like a stasis field that this character Amara that I'm using, has, and my teammate basically, summons down a mech, or my teammate sort of summons down a drone that is going to be freezing targets and all that. So it's definitely really enjoyable. The gameplay loop so far. It's just pretty much, going to places, doing missions, etc. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how I'm going to sort of like this game, right? As, I just want to see, I want to keep playing the game. I want to see how I'm going to enjoy it as time passes. I really hope that I'm able to make more friends with this game, because games like Borderlands 3, like I said, if you just don't really have any friends, you're not really going to enjoy the game as much. When it comes down to videos on the channel and the potential that this game has on the channel, like I said, I don't know, but I think this game actually has a pretty decent longevity on on YouTube. So yeah, I might make a couple of videos on the game, and if I really enjoy the game as I keep on playing it, there's definitely going to be a couple of Borderlands 3 videos on the channel. But Fortnite Save the World is definitely still my main game. In my opinion, as it stands right now, I still think Save the World is the best PvE game of all time, believe it or not. But those are my thoughts for Borderlands 3. Those are my first impressions. Just a quick little video letting you guys know what's up. If you're playing Borderlands 3 on PC and you're going to be playing from 12 p.m. all the way up to like, I don't know, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., let me know your Epic ID in the comment sections. And don't give me your Epic ID if you don't have Borderlands 3, guys. One of the things that I hate the most is when people waste my time. Like, hey, let me add you. Oh, wait, no, like I'm not going to be able to play the game for a couple of days. Like, only add me if you're serious about playing with your boy. Also, be a little bit ahead in the story. I'm level 12 right now. So, you know, maybe if you could be like level 15, maybe. I'm just saying, right? So, see you guys in the next one, and peace.